Hey guys, it's Laura, and welcome to Total Core. We're going to be working all the way around your midsection, front, sides, and back. I'll be using a dumbbell throughout this workout. Mine is a 5-pound dumbbell, but feel free to go lighter or heavier or skip the dumbbell altogether. All you need is a mat. We'll be moving through movements all on one side, and then we'll go to the other side. If you like this workout, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. All right, you ready to get started? Let's get warmed up. Okay, make sure your dumbbell is put to the side. We're going to start with a quick warm-up for the low back, abs, obliques, because we're working all the way around the waist. So go ahead and lay on your back, hands behind your head, and we're just going to start with a little crossover. Chin off your chest. Good, 4 more. Make sure you're not pulling on the head. You shouldn't be dropping the chin down. 1 more each way. Now bring it center. Take the feet flat. Come into a bridge and then back down. You can put the hands down by the hips. Come up. Squeeze the glutes. This is also working through the low back. Now, of course, you're going to feel your glutes, your quads, hamstrings. Go a little faster. Come up, go down. Now, we're going to be working all the way around your body, moving from position to position. 2 more. Keep the abs pulled in. Last one. Very nice. Now, hold it up. Take the arms center. Go over to the side. Bring it back. Now, we're going to be doing this exercise later on with a weight, so keep that in mind. You do not have to use a weight on any of the exercises. Now, center it up, bring it down. All right, I have a 5-pound weight. I'm going to grab that. You use whatever weight is challenging for you with good form. Remember, form should always dictate the weight you use, not the other way around. Okay, so I'm going to take my right hand, slight bend in the arm, my left leg is straight. I'm going to bring it up and across, take it back. Now if you need that neck support, put the hand on the back of the head. You're reaching across to the outside of that leg and back. Reach all the way back. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Now I'm going to show you the first option. Bring the hand out to the side. Legs are bent about 45 degrees. Pull the abs in so your back is not arched off the floor. Okay? So you're going to come up, chest fly, and then back down. So you have a little crunch going on. Now, if your knees are closer to you, it's going to be a little bit easier than if the knees are farther away. Just make sure there's no space between your back and the mat. So keep that back flat. You have to be mindful of it. It'll just happen. Okay. Now see if you can take the legs out. We're going to make this a little bit harder. Now if you want to make this more challenging, put this other hand on your chest. Now you're really going to feel that line of pull on your oblique. But if you need that neck support, take it, okay? Your neck will get stronger over time. Reach out. In, out. Take your time. Keep the abs really tight. 1 more. Quick rest. How you feeling? Do you feel that? You can always go up in weight or put it down. Just depends on how you feel. Same arm. Take it back. Now, how far back you go depends on your shoulder mobility. So if it feels really tight, like you can't go all the way back, just do what you can do. Hand here or here, just like it was before. Now reach and then come back. So my thumb is in. You can have your thumb back, whatever feels better for you. Think of really squeezing the abs in tight. Exhale. You got one more. Nice. How you feel? Okay, so we're going to that bridge. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Come up into your bridge. Take the weight between both hands horizontally. And then we're going to go over to one side and center. Same side. So over. Now, I'm trying not to turn my hips. I'm just having my chest follow that weight, staying up in that bridge. Now, of course, if you need to put those hips down, feel free. By staying up in that bridge, we work front and back of the body. Heavier weight, of course, is going to be more challenging. That should be obvious, right? But also range of motion. So if your range of motion is smaller, it's going to be a little less challenging, and it might be enough for you. 4 more. Remember, keep that neck neutral. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Bring it to center. Okay. Straighten yourself on the mat. Sometimes you tend to move around on the mat. Okay, I'm going to give you the first option, then I'm going to show you a more difficult version. We're going to start with a crunch. So bring it up, pause, and then down. Squeeze your abs in tight. Really brace the abs at the top. Now you can have it here. A little less body weight you're lifting. If you reach the hands back behind your head, more challenging. Squeeze in, chin off your chest. Now I'm going to be turning this into more of a sit-up. So I'm going to walk my legs a little further away. You can keep the crunch. That's why I started there. Now, notice the weight helps you. So a little momentum there, and that's okay. Now as you come up, reach over your head and then slowly down. So you could be doing that crunch, and that's totally fine. Put the weight down if you like. Exhale. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a twist. Come toward me. Now come up. Turn. Bring it back up. And then slowly down. You got 3 more. Up. Turn. Center. And down. You got 2 more. Use your breath. Don't hold your breath. Last one. Now we're going to stay seated here. Bring it center. Now really brace those abs tight. Go to the front, toward me, just that way. Notice we're only working one way. I'm sure you didn't notice. So if you're feeling a lot of low back, brace your core a little bit more, get rid of the weight, or make your movement smaller. You always have options. So chest is following that weight. You got 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, now we're gonna turn face down. We're still on that side. So we're in a plank. And now if you need to, you can be on the elbow. If being up on the hand is too much on your shoulder, you can always put the opposite leg down. Less body weight you're holding up with that arm. Okay? So we're going to come into a plank, wider base of support, tuck your pelvis, abs tight. Now bring it up, back, down, up, back, in. Get a little back of the shoulder, little tricep to bonus. Real tight. So we're trying to resist movement with our core. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Quick rest. Are you feeling it? I hope so. Okay, now lay with that side, the side you've been working, on the top. Okay, so that arm is on top. Now you can put this out in front of you, out of your way. This arm is straight, hand behind the head. Lift up. So I'm using my elbow. Down. Now think of your ear listening for the ceiling. Don't listen to your shoulder. Okay? Listen to the ceiling. I want to keep your neck neutral, in line with the spine. Okay, now I'm going to add one leg lifting and down. Remember, ear to the ceiling. So I'm just making this a little bit harder, a little more body weight you're lifting for more resistance. Now see if you can do both legs. Up and down. Now lift as high as you can. Remember, you can do just the top leg. You're using that elbow where your hand, it's okay to use that leverage. Okay. Final challenge on this one. Lift, reach, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Do you feel that? A little oblique. One more. And rest. Go back to face down. Okay, we've got a bird dog. Want to work through the lower back extensors. So stay on that arm, opposite leg. Reach, reach. So you're looking down at the floor. Again, keeping that neck in line with the rest of your spine. Now take your time. Not only are you going out, you're lifting up. 2 more. Keep the abs engaged. Now take it in opposite directions, away from the midline. There's 7, 6. So you may feel a little wobbly, and that's okay. 4. You could always do just the arm or just the leg. 2 more. Now this one, hold it out, hold it. Now lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. How you feel? Now we've done all the movements. Now we just got to repeat on the other side. Oh no, she didn't. All right, bring it up. Now flip onto your back. We're back where we started. We're going to do everything on the other side. Okay, so grab that weight. So remember, we've got opposite leg extended, hand here or here, cross over. Over. And back. Now the arm, it goes out like an X, right? If your other arm was going out, you would look like, actually look like an X or a Y. Reach across. So we're trying to get that shoulder blade off the floor. Remember, you're not pulling on your head, you're just supporting your neck. Okay, take that down, bring the arm up, out to the side, lateral. All right. So we're gonna bring it up in a crunch. Now remember, we're building this up. I like to have my hand here. The tendency is to want to counterbalance with the other arm, but we're trying to challenge our core by taking the weight only to one side. Okay, so I'm going to bring the leg in and then open up. So pause at the top of each movement. Now you can always take your feet back down in between every rep. Okay, now we're going to take the arm back. Now, again, listen to your shoulder mobility, okay? Pay attention to how far back you can go. Everybody's different. If you spend a lot of time on a computer, you might find the front of your shoulders really tight. This is really going to help with opening that up, but you got to respect what your range of motion is right now. Two more. Last one. All right, bring it center. So we're going to go into that bridge. So come up into the bridge, take your arms up. Now remember, we're going to twist just to the front and then bring it back to center. To the front, back to the center. Remember, you could have your hips down, totally fine. We're just trying to work that low back, the glutes, little hamstring work. You always want to balance front and back as much as you can. Last four. Try not to hold your breath. Two more. Rest whenever you need to. One more. Now bring it to center. Bring that dumbbell right in front of your forehead. Give me that crunch. Take it down. Remember, if you want to take it behind your head, that's going to feel more difficult. You're shifting a weight away from the fulcrum, right? Now, if you can, give me that sit-up. Bring it up. Remember, the sit-up is optional. You might find that weight actually helps you come up. Exhale as you lift. Good, you got two more. Last one. Okay, this time we're going to come up and we're going to turn toward me. Up. Turn. Center. Down. You got three more. Come up. Up. Down. Last two. Put the weight down if you need to. It's okay. One more. Now we're going to stay up seated in this one. Bring it here. And just turn to the front and center. Now you got to brace real tight on this. Put the weight down. Make sure the chest, you're not just doing the arm, right? You're turning that torso. Last four. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, face down plank. Remember, you can be on the elbow or the hand. Now, you may find a lot of people think that being on the hand is harder. It's harder for the shoulder, but you may find that you actually feel your core more on the elbow, but your choice. I like to mix it up. I'm actually a really big fan of elbow. Okay, so remember, you can have the opposite knee down if you need to do that. Into plank. Okay, now lift that elbow, give me a kick back. Remember, tuck that pelvis. So we're trying to resist movement with our hips. Now, if you need to just hold the plank, do it. Make sure you're not sinking into the shoulder joint. Lift up out of it, right? Stabilize. You've only got 2 more. Last one. Set it down. Rest. How'd that feel? Okay, that arm is on top. So we've got that side lift. Arm out. Now feet, slight angle in front. Neck neutral, right? Upper body, take it down. Now if you find you feel discomfort in the hip, you can always bend that leg, that helps. Or put a towel under your hip. So don't crunch your neck. All right, add the top leg only. Up. It doesn't matter if you have pointy toes or flexed feet. Now you can keep that, or we're gonna lift both legs. Remember, up, hold, and down. Pause, down, you should feel it right there. You only have 4 left. You're almost done. You got 2 more. Here's your last one. Okay, we're back to face down. All we have left is the bird dog variations. Awesome job. Okay, so spread those fingers, lift up out of the shoulder. Now, same arm. I've been working my left arm as my top arm. So left arm, right leg. Lift out, come in. Reach, bring it in. So extend out as far as you can. The abs are engaged, of course. Okay, so now we're gonna make that a lateral movement. This is the last move, out. It's okay if you feel wobbly, take your time. Now the core should be kicking in because now you're throwing off your stability. Last 8. You don't have to go the same speed I'm going. Last 4. 2 more. Now last one, hold it out. This is it. This is it. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Sit back. Reach those fingertips, child's pose. Release your low back. Release those shoulders. Time to get a quick stretch in there. You did amazing. Bring it back up, hands and knees. Take one hand, doesn't matter which. Take your knees a little further apart. Reach through like you're reaching under the bed. And then go the other way. Other way. It should feel good. Bring it center, have a seat. Now, the hips act as a stabilizer on a lot of those movements, so let's stretch through the hips. One leg in front of the other. Now sit up tall, fingertips in front. Tip from the pelvis, don't round your upper back. So come forward, taking the knees outward. Feel the stretch in the hips. It should feel good. See if you can go a little further. Big inhale. Exhale. Switch your feet. You did amazing. So you can always increase your weight over time. Lots of ways to progress. Remember, you want to give a reason for your body to get stronger, so you have to give yourself little challenges. Always want to push yourself a little bit more than you did last time. Now keep in mind, any kind of core ab exercise, I always hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it does not burn belly fat. You have to do that with a calorie deficit, and not a crazy one. 20 to 25% of your maintenance calories. Reach up and over, press down into that hip. You're gonna feel that stretch down your side. Your obliques worked. Hand on the opposite thigh. I had to think about that. Lift up and twist. That should feel good. Really use that leg for leverage. Stay lifted through your spine. Breathe. No, don't want to hold your breath when you're stretching. We're trying to relax, send that signal to the muscles to relax. Now bring it center, side stretch again. So you're pressing down to that hip. We're not reaching over this way. We're getting the hand opposite of the hip. And then put the hand on the opposite thigh, sit up tall. Inhale, exhale, twist. You did a great job. I hope you enjoyed the workout. I hope you found it challenging. If you like this video, it would help me so much if you'd subscribe, give it a thumbs up, turn on the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what kind of workouts you're interested in. Bring it center. I'll be posting every week. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Amazing. You did great. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.